It's 9:13. Welcome back. Just as we get ready for the summer, May is National Water Safety Month. It's a time to raise public awareness about water and swim safety. According to the Centers for Disease Control, drowning is the #1 cause of accidental injury-related death among children ages 1 to 4 and the #2 cause for children up to 14. Joining me this morning to talk more about water safety is Maggie Mestrich, Director of Business Development at Carmel Swim Academy, and Nicole Bills, Senior Director at Carmel Swim Academy. Ladies, thank you both for joining us this month.
Thank you for having us.
Really do appreciate you both being here. Such an important topic. Maggie, I want to start with you first because one, we mentioned May is Water Safety Month. How important is it for all of us to know the importance of being safe around water?
Oh, we look at it as everyone should be able to learn to read and everybody should learn how to swim.
Wow.
We cannot undervalue it. So we want to make sure we're putting into place layers of protection for our safety.
I just mentioned the statistics and I gave some in the introduction, but children less than a year old are more likely to drown at home in a bathtub or a bucket. That's startling.
It is startling. And so that goes back to things can happen when we're parents that are unexpected. And so we want to make sure we're putting things into place to be prepared for those unexpected situations. So #1 rule around water, never be alone. No matter what your age is. When we get a little bit older in the bathtub, okay, but for those young children, we always have eyes on them when they're in the water, whether it's the bathtub at home, a swimming pool, or even just jumping in puddles or around buckets.
It happens so quickly.
Correct.
Nicole, I want to talk to you because there are things that you can put in place. How can families plan ahead to stay safe?
Well, depending on where you're going, always make sure that you have extra layers of protection, not just parents, but also life jackets. If your kids are not strong swimmers, having a life jacket available is a great way to make sure that they're safe in the water. But also don't let that be the only protection. Be in the water with them.
Right.
Don't just let them be alone. It's great to also go somewhere where there's lifeguards on duty as another layer of protection. Always eyes on the water. Those are just some of the ways that they can definitely make sure that you're safe in, around the water, and just have the respect of it as well.
And then also knowing that the lifeguards are there, but you're saying it's also important for us to know CPR too.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, the lifeguards are trained to rescue someone and to do CPR, but say you're at a pool that doesn't have a lifeguard on duty. Parents, it's great to know that CPR, whether at your home, because that can save a life or at least help until EMS arrives if something were to happen.
So important. Maggie, let's talk about the swim lessons because a lot of people think we see the videos, they start very young and they go up at least till teenager, but you're saying that everybody can take swim lessons.
Absolutely. So you gave some statistics at the beginning that were a little bit startling, but I want to give you one that's really encouraging. Participation in formal swim lessons can reduce an individual's risk of drowning by 88%.
Wow.
It's not perfect, but we can take a lot of solace and gain confidence in that. So we do have programs at our facility for individuals of all ages and abilities, whether they're just starting out and learning to be water safe, or they might know how to swim but want to get stronger and improve their technique.
Why do you think that there are many people out there who do not know how to swim?
Oh my goodness.
I mean, it's an open-ended question.
It's a really important question. However, a lot of it comes down to access. And so right now, we're really excited in Carmel where we opened a new facility so we can bring even more people around central Indiana into our pool to learn to swim. But we all know that historically, certain populations were denied access to pools. And so we're righting a lot of historical wrongs right now by making sure we can teach everybody how to swim.
Yeah, because if your parents don't know how to swim, chances are their children will not, and then it's just cyclical. It just goes on and goes on, and the water is a beautiful thing, and if you know how to tread it right and respect it, it could be fun.
Oh, there's joy and there's freedom that when you can just float by yourself and when you can play as a kid, and so we want to empower everyone to be able to share in those experiences.
Thank you both for being here because it's such an important thing, and you know, I would love for us to go all summer long not having a tragedy to happen in the water because someone did not know. So we really appreciate you both coming on this morning to talk about not only the safety but your classes that you have as well. Really appreciate you both being here. For more information on Carmel Swim Academy, just go to fox59.com for more information. Jim, are you a very good swimmer?
I wouldn't say I'm very good. I'm pretty decent. But yeah, I mean, it's certainly an important topic, guys, and getting to that time of the year. So kind of that daily and yearly reminder that as we get warmer and get near these bodies of water,